Good morning, students. In this class today, let's learn about the new poem called Heaven If You Are Not Here on the Earth, written by K.V. Puttappa, one who got famed in his pen name called Kuvempu. I think you all know about Kuvempu, right? Okay. In this present poem, the poet attempts to demystify the human notion of the heaven. When we come to that heaven, we all are in dilemma that what the heaven is, where it is. But here, being a poet, he is going to create heaven on this beautiful earth. So, he attempts to demystify the human notion of the heaven. It is that blissful state that makes the poet realize the heaven experience in the company of nature on the earth itself. He shares his emotions with readers. With readers, he finds the divine creations all pervasive. He cannot stop glorifying the beauties on the earth. So he wonders and says, "Heaven, if you are not here on the earth, where else could you be?" He says that if heaven is not on the earth, where else can it be? As he finds it, the experience of God within us, just an extension of the God, glorifies. That by creating the heaven on this earth, he says, if we ourselves cannot be gods, then there can be no gods. He surprises, he wonders, and he says that. So, he experiences, as he finds it, the experience of God within us, just an extension of good qualities. Whatever the good qualities that we have, he says that to see God in our good qualities here, if we imbibe these virtues, there can be no gods. The most beautiful heavenly minds, that means the next he continues here, if we ourselves are not heavenly nymphs. So here nymphs means what? The heavenly maids or angels. The heavenly maids are the angels. One who perform that heavenly tasks are called as the nymphs here. So, if we ourselves are not heavenly nymphs, the nymphs are not elsewhere. Further, he wondered. He surprised that if we ourselves that we are not going to be a gods having good qualities, that there is no place where the gods can be seen. And also he says, if we ourselves are not heavenly nymphs or the maids or the angels, that there is no other place where we can see the angels or the heavenly nymphs. And further he continued to the nature. So while this roaring stream rushes fast, rolling surf at the edge of waves, the tender sunshine leans on the verdant gardens, and then the gentle sun makes this earth heaven. So he is going to explain us how do the earth becomes heaven. So he says that nature creations have such an eternal influence on the poet or on the poet's mind. Here, that the roaring streams, the streams which flow faster, and rolling waves, and at the edges of the rolling waves, the white surf what we see. Surf means it is nothing but a foam, a surf. And the verdant gardens, the green gardens, that which look glitter under the luster of sunlight. So the poet creates heaven actually. The sunbeams where that they fall on the green gardens or the verdant gardens in the morning, and also that the foam at the sides of the waves of the stream that which fastly goes. So he says us to see it as a heaven. And here he says in the next, he moves towards to the farmhouse. Let's see, in the splendor of harvest and of moonlight, heaven lies all over. and imbibing and spilling the song of nectar, the poet does create heaven on the earth. Then he extends his view on the farmers and he captures the splendor. What is the splendor here? Splendor, beauty. Beauty. So he creates some beauty in where the farmers that they are harvesting in the moonlights. See here, then he extends his view on the farmers and he captures the splendor. Splendor means, I said, the beauty of harvest under the moonlight, the spill all over the earth, it into the heaven. The poet, who is a high priest of the nature, one who loves nature a lot, he is filled with the joyful experience of heaven, whereas the farmers that they are doing their harvesting tasks, works, and the poet rightly says that only one is soaked in this experience can create heaven on this earth. So who created a heaven on the earth here? The poet. Where do the poet creates heaven? He creates heaven on this beautiful earth by taking his experience with the nature, and as well as whereas the farmers that they are tilling or working or harvesting. Okay, so in these all places that he says, and also he says that to see the heaven within us, to see the heaven around us, to see the God within us, and also to see the heavenly names within us. So this is how he is going to explain, he is going to share his experience of heaven in the poem, Heaven if you are not here on the earth. Actually, it is a translation from Kannada to English. Basically, it is written in Kannada in the name of Swargave Bhumiyolliradire Neenu, and it has got translated to English by C. Naganna. Thank you very much.